The boy dreamed of playing football like his father, but was he ready to make the ultimate sacrifice? There are many obstacles that can hinder our progress towards achieving our goals. However, if we truly desire something, we should not be deterred by any challenges that come our way. We must be willing to work tirelessly until we reach our desired outcome. This is exactly what our protagonist did. He gave up everything to achieve his dream. But how far was he willing to go? Let's find out in today's inspiring story. Our story begins in Brazil, where we meet Bruno, a young boy who dreams of becoming a professional football player just like his father. Unfortunately, Bruno was born with only one kidney and part of his other kidney, which made it very difficult for him to perform physically demanding tasks such as running. Doctors told him that if he wanted to live a normal life, he would need to receive a kidney transplant. But even then, there was no guarantee that he would ever be able to play football again. Determined not to let this setback stop him from pursuing his dream, Bruno refused the surgery and continued training in secret. He would sneak out of his house in the middle of the night and practice dribbling and shooting the ball alone in an empty field. Even though he was only 13 years old, he had already developed exceptional ball control skills. This caught the eye of a local football scout, who offered him a chance to try out for a professional team. Despite having never played organized football before, Bruno impressed everyone at the tryouts with his amazing talent. He quickly rose through the ranks and soon found himself playing alongside some of the best players in the country. But as time went on, it became increasingly difficult for him to hide his condition from his teammates and coaches. During a match, Bruno collapsed on the field due to exhaustion and was rushed to the hospital. The doctors discovered that his remaining kidney had stopped working, and that he needed a transplant immediately. Faced with this life-threatening situation, Bruno's mother stepped forward and offered to donate her kidney to save her son's life. After the surgery, Bruno made a full recovery and was able to return to playing football. He dedicated himself to honoring his mother's sacrifice by playing with all his strength and determination. As a result, he quickly became one of the most popular players in the league and was called up to join the Brazilian national team. With each passing day, Bruno felt a growing sense of pride and gratitude, knowing that he had the opportunity to represent his country on an international stage. In fact, his performances caught the attention of scouts from some of Europe's top clubs, including Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Manchester United. However, as the time of the transfer drew near, Bruno began to feel conflicted about leaving his home country and the team that had supported him since the beginning of his career. But deep down, he knew that this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that he couldn't pass up, so he decided to take the leap of faith and move to Spain to play for Barcelona. From the moment he arrived at the club, Bruno knew that he had made the right decision. The team welcomed him with open arms and gave him the support and resources he needed to succeed. With his incredible skills and dedication, Bruno quickly became an important member of the team, and in no time at all, he was helping Barcelona win major titles and trophies. However, despite all the success and recognition he had achieved, Bruno never forgot the sacrifices that his mother and those close to him had made to help him reach the top. He dedicated every victory to them and used his platform to raise awareness about kidney disease and the importance of organ donation. Meanwhile, Bruno's former team in Brazil was struggling to stay afloat financially. They were on the verge of bankruptcy, and it looked like they might have to disband. When Bruno heard about the situation, he felt devastated. He knew that he owed everything to that team, and he didn't want to see them suffer. So he decided to step in and help. He reached out to his new teammates and friends at Barcelona and convinced them to organize a charity match to raise funds for his former team. The match was a huge success and raised enough money to save the team from bankruptcy. But Bruno didn't stop there. He also donated a portion of his own salary to help the team rebuild and become stronger than ever before. In the years that followed, Bruno's dedication and hard work paid off. He became one of the best players in the world and won countless individual awards and team trophies. But despite all the success, he never changed. He remained the humble, hardworking kid from Brazil who never gave up on his dreams. One day, while giving an interview, Bruno was asked what his greatest achievement had been. Without hesitation, he replied, "My greatest achievement is being able to play football and represent my country. It has been my dream since I was a child, and I am so grateful for the opportunity." The interviewer then asked him what advice he would give to young people who aspire to be professional athletes. Bruno responded, "Never give up on your dreams, no matter how difficult they may seem to achieve. Hard work and dedication are the keys to success, and with perseverance, anything is possible." However, there were still some people who doubted Bruno's abilities. They believed that his success was due to luck or connections, and that he didn't deserve all the attention and praise he was receiving. But Bruno paid no attention to the haters. He continued to work hard and improve his skills. He knew that his talent and dedication would speak for itself, and that his results would ultimately silence his critics. And that's exactly what happened. As the years passed, Bruno's legend only grew. His name became synonymous with excellence and his face graced the covers of sports magazines around the world. But despite all the fame and fortune, Bruno remained grounded and focused. He never forgot where he came from and the sacrifices that had been made to help him succeed. And so, the story of Bruno, the kind footballer who triumphed over adversity through sheer determination and hard work, continues to inspire people around the world to this day. His journey serves as a reminder that with dedication and perseverance, we can overcome any obstacle and achieve our dreams. If you're inspired by Bruno's story and want to learn more about incredible individuals who have overcome adversity to achieve greatness, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We bring you the most amazing stories of courage, determination, and success from around the world. Your support motivates us to continue sharing these empowering stories. Thanks for watching.